The Friends of Midlands Award is given to a physician and community members who not only support CHI Health Midlands' mission, but demonstrate the values of reverence, integrity, excellence, and compassion. This year's Physician Award goes to Dr. John Harris. Dr. Harris graduated from Papillion La Vista High School and attended the University of Nebraska at Lincoln and completed his medical education and residency at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. Since the year 2000, Dr. Harris has been an active member of the Midlands Hospital medical staff, where he practices as an internal medicine physician. He has served in multiple medical staff leadership roles, including Chief of Staff. Dr. Harris has also been honored with the CHI Spirit of Mission Award for his ongoing service to CHI Health. Dr. Harris and his wife Rhonda reside in Bellevue and are very involved with their community and with their children, Josh and Katie.
My husband and I, the two of us have been going to Dr. Harris about 15 years, and he fills our needs. We've recommended him to most of our friends, and a lot of them are coming into him, not just because of his ability as a physician, but as his personality and his kindness. He is never too busy for you.
He's a really good doctor because he really cares about his patients. Like, he genuinely cares about each and every single one of them, and he doesn't just count them as a number. He really makes sure that they get the support and the care that they need to get.
Working with him as long as I have, I've noticed that he really tries to go above and beyond. One thing that I respect most about John is the relationship and the willingness that he has to go the extra mile for his patients as well as the community.
He is very involved. Like, he's on the Sarpy County, Cass County Department of Health. He serves as the chair, so he takes a very active stance in the community. And you know, he's done health fair screenings, things like that. People ask, oh, Dr. Harris? Oh, I know him. And he definitely gets out and represents CHI. People are always just, you know, singing the praises and have nothing but nice things to say about him.
I think my dad is definitely deserving of this award, not only because he cares for everybody in the household, but he cares for everybody that he works with, including his patients. And you know, wherever we go,
I mean, it seems like everywhere we go,
there's at least one person that says oh, hey, Dr. Harris.
Dr. Harris, how's it going? I'm just I've never seen this person in my life.
And it's just kind of really heartwarming to see that, you know, they remember him and they're really excited to see him.
He has such an amazing relationship with his patients, and I think they see it, and I think that's what makes a great doctor. Just growing up with him, he's been so involved with this hospital, coming home on late nights, and I'd say he's really impacted this hospital. Shadowing him was probably one of the coolest things ever, because he's the guy that actually made me want to join the medical field someday. That was just so cool to me, to see my role model in action. Having Dr. Harris as my father is just the best thing, because one, he's just absolutely hilarious, and two, he's just a very, very caring guy, and I'm very, very proud, to call him my dad.
As a father, he is very devoted to his children. He tries to be there for pretty much both activities. He's a very good father, he's very loving, and he's very devoted. As a husband, what can I say? He's a wonderful guy. We're going on 22 years of marriage this August. He's my best friend, and he's just a wonderful guy. I literally married the guy next door. As a physician, he is one that, if anybody knows what it's like to be in the patient role, it's him. He actually has had numerous surgeries from ages 2 to 15, so he gets the patient side. Being in the role of the patient, seeing what the physicians do, was his inspiration, and he said he wanted to be able to give back.
Being a healthcare provider gives you an opportunity to make a change in people's lives. And so each room I go into is somebody different, but it's an opportunity to have an effect on their life. I've been here since 2000. CHI Midlands is a family and kind of takes care of its own. I think Midlands' strength is the people. I enjoy going to work every day. Every day is something new.
John, congratulations on your Friends of Midlands Award. It's very well deserved, and I wish you the best success in the rest of your career and look forward to continuing to work with you till both of our retirement days.
Congratulations, John, on your Friends of Midlands Award. You're very deserving of it, and we are all very excited to share with you tonight as you are honored. Love you.
Congratulations on this award. You better get ready because I'm coming for you, all right? I'm the next Dr. Harris, and I'm about to take after you.
If Josh did go into medicine, maybe I could retire sooner and go live with him. So lastly, I'd just like to thank all my family and friends for coming. My parents are in attendance, and what the influence that they've been on my life and the positive influence and building my character. And again, the love and support that I've had from my family and the community has been just awesome. So thanks again.
I will lower this as well. First, I just wanted to, some of the people I wanted to introduce, and then some of them were in the video, but in the front, we kind of pretty much have the front row here. My parents, Tom and Carolyn Harris, my brother Tom and his wife Lisa. You met Josh and Katie. Rhonda's parents, Joan and Ron Ginsler, and then you all know Rhonda. And then it's just been awesome. There's a lot of just friends that, like they said in the video, I've been here since 2000. Some of the things, I'm the medical director of Papillion Manor, and so the kind of the Papillion Manor peeps are here. People from Hillcrest, I go there, and so I do appreciate all these people coming. It's just such a great night. And I wanted to do a special thanks to a few people. The committee, I know a lot of the hard work that goes into this. It takes an army to put this night on. And so, again, thank you. And I wanted to thank the medical staff for selecting me for this great honor. I've been going to this, I think, since 2004, and so I know the people that have preceded me in this honor, and it truly is a great honor to walk in those same steps that some of the people, many of those people are in this room, and so it is a great honor for that. And then I wanted to thank my parents, Tom and Carolyn Harris. As Rhonda alluded, I was born with congenital medical problems, and as a young child, my parents were told I wasn't going to be able to walk. And as a young child, I could not lift my hands above my head. And I say that, my parents were great champions. So my father was in the Air Force for 23 years. And part of being in the Air Force, sometimes there's certain paths in your life. And they came across a young orthopedic surgeon that had trained in Washington, D.C. And he said, we need to get John to Dr. MacArthur in Washington, D.C. And so for the next 15, 16 years of my life, my mother would take me to Washington, D.C. And Dr. MacArthur was awesome. A lot of people wouldn't touch me. He said, let's do it. And he actually rotated my scapula so I can raise my arms. And as a young person, there was nothing more I enjoyed more than sports. And so you think, how could somebody 5'2" and to this day, I really enjoy sports. And Dr. MacArthur would say, go play any sport you want. We'll make it work. And so on my desk at home, I have a picture of probably 7 years old, me playing baseball, and I had a body cast from here to here. And I say that because my parents pushed me to the point where they said, there's nothing you can't do. And I think that's kind of molded me into the person that I am, and it kind of gave me that drive and the fight to keep going. And then I'd like to thank my wife, Rhonda. It's not always easy being a doctor's wife. I may not always be the most pleasant person. there's lots of events that we may take 2 cars to. There's lots of events where I'm in the hospital and she may be in the car sitting out waiting. She's kind of the rock that keeps our family going. If any of you know Rhonda very well, she is the planner. I kind of take day by day, and she plans 6 to 12 months in advance. And I typically get, you didn't check the calendar. And I don't typically check the calendar, so I kind of go in south. But you kind of need that kind of person because she keeps the kids going. It's a full activity, and she's able to do those things when I'm not able to do those things. And so again, I thank you and love you very much.
Now for our next recipient, Bill Bowes. Bill Bowes graduated from Montcalm Catholic High School and attended Asbury University, go Eagles, graduating with a bachelor's degree in secondary education. After teaching math and science for 3 years, he received paramedic training and served as a firefighter paramedic with the Omaha Fire Department for almost 22 years. In 2006, Bill was appointed as a fire chief of the Papillion Fire Department. That department also serves La Vista, covering a total of over 63,000 residents. Bill's an active member of Papillion's Optimist Club, United Way of the Midlands, and a member of the Bellevue Christian Center. Bill and his wife, Debbie, have raised 3 children and enjoy spending time with their 7 grandchildren.
The first thing that comes to mind that I would say to the board and to the hospital is, what were you thinking? I'm honored, certainly honored, flattered, humbled.
We're friends, we're deep friends.
I met him in 2006 when he became the fire chief for Papillion Fire Department.
Bill is such a caring person, but he's leading a big organization. I mean, the fire department's 50 people, talking public safety, life of Papillion and La Vista, literally.
What makes a community great, as Papillion is people willing to get involved and make the quality of life better.
Even though he's got tons of things happening, and the day before he probably witnessed tragedies or loss, or really had to be there for his team and all of his employees, he still comes home and focuses on the little details that you wouldn't think would be a big deal, but for the family it can be.
He uses an example with all of his staff. He doesn't want us to be rules-based, he wants us to be values-based.
I think that this award for Bill is special because he is such a man of faith.
He doesn't want you to do the right thing because we have a rule in place that says you should do the right thing. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do.
Their priority to their faith and to helping the community in that way, I feel like it's especially significant that Bill receives this award from CHI.
He's developed that culture within our organization. We get examples of that almost daily of firefighters out in the community on activities other than their job.
He's the chief of Papillion. I mean, if he's not a great guy, why would he be in the chief of Papillion?
While he's the chief of the fire department, he is the leader of it. Hardly anybody hears about him because he's always given credit to the team, he's given credit to the guys, he's given credit to anybody else involved other than himself.
So that's what makes him great for Papillion, is that his motivation is totally towards serving the community, not serving himself.
We work very closely. Probably 75 to 80% of our patients are transported to Midlands. So we have a great working relationship with those in the emergency department, the doctors, nurses, everybody who comes in and out, people from the lab. So we enjoy that close working relationship. We get to know them better. There's a smoother transition of patient care from the field into the hospital setting because of the relationships we have with the Midlands Emergency Department.
He's probably the most optimistic person that I've ever met as far as a supervisor.
You know, I think Papillion is lucky to have him as fire chief. He is a man of integrity.
He won't miss any of our sports games. Even if he has work, he might even get off work to come to our games.
He's a great father. He was always there for us as a kid. He was always a coach, always involved in everything as much as he could be. Working a weird schedule, it's kind of hard to do that.
He always plays with us. He always has time to play with us. played baseball, hockey in the basement. He can be competitive.
I go all the way back to when I was in college. I didn't know this at the time. I went to a little school in Kentucky, and there's a cost associated with that private school. My family at home, I'm the oldest of four, sat down and decided that they would make it possible for me to go to college. I was the first one. Well, my mom and dad attended some college but didn't graduate, so I was the first one to graduate college. But it's because what they did for me.
He's just one of those quiet guys that stays behind the scenes, but the whole reason the scene's working is because of Bill. Just a great guy.
Bill, congratulations. No one is more deserving of this award. You're always giving of yourself, and it's nice to see you get some recognition for everything that you do.
Bill, I just want to congratulate you on the award. Papillion gets a lot of recognition for being a great place to live. You're one of the quiet people that's in that group, and you just build the integrity and the trust of the organization. We just want to thank you for that, and congratulations on the award.
Congrats, Fire Truck Grandpa!
You are so deserving of this award.
To my family and friends who've attended tonight, you really have made this possible. You've made me who I am. Particularly my family, not to discount my friends, but particularly my family. You have created who I am. You've made me the person I am because of who you are. And for that, I will always be thankful. And for my friends, you continually make me better. I highly value the friendship of each one of you, and for you to be able to attend tonight, I really do appreciate that.
Please welcome to the stage Bill Lewis, our Chief of the Fire Department of Papillion. Well, thank you all. It is very humbling to be up here in front of you tonight when I think of all the community leaders, not only in this room, but across the greater Papillion area, that would be equally deserving of this award. To be singled out is really something, and to be in the company of Dr. Harris as well. That's very, very special to me. So thank you very much. And when Ann and Kathy took me to lunch to let me know what they had in mind, my first thought, as I said in the video, was, well, what are you thinking? Did you get to the bottom of the list, or what happened? But being in Papillion is a great thing. We have a wonderful sense of community here. Being part of the fire department and seeing people at their worst moments when they call 911 and rely on us to help and be able to bring them to our community hospital means so much. And we talked about the continuity of care that's very important to us. The relationships that we have developed with the people in the hospital and with the CHI family is very, very special. And we do value that greatly. As Dr. Harris took the opportunity, I'd like to introduce the members of my family and friends that are here. And I'll just start over on this side as well. Chuck and Lerna Cantoya, some excellent friends of ours, and thank you for being here. The couple I often advertise as the world's best in-laws, Larry and Shirley Waugh. We live just a few miles from them. We get to play cards with them. We get to travel with them. Each moment I spend with you is very special. Our youngest son Michael, his fiancée Christina, our oldest son Matthew, his wife Sarah, and you saw in the video Matthew and Sarah have the two redheads, Connor and Logan. No better spokesperson for a person than their children. Our daughter Mindy and my wife Debbie, and I have to give a special thank you to Debbie. When I took this job, it was understood that my role was changing, that I'd be in the public a little bit more, and Debbie is a little on the shy side and doesn't like social type settings, but she has done excellent for the last, gosh, it's been over 12 years now that we've been here. So like I said, it's a great place to be, and to the members of the committee, thank you for this great honor. And Kevin, thank you for the work that you do in leading the hospital. So again, thank you very much.